Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin, and today we are going to be going right back into Scotland for another special release. So this is kind of interesting. This is the Glenlivet 12-year, which we've done the regular 12-year, but this is the Illicit Still.
This is a pretty well-known brand in the
Been around a touch.
single malt.
I forget, it's them and somebody else are always like neck and neck for who like
Glenmorangie?
distributes the most whiskey throughout the world or something like that. And I know it's not Glenmorangie. I can't remember who it is though. 1824 is when they went legit. This is a nod to pre-legit. So I think we went through some of the history here. George Smith is the founder of this particular distillery, and way back in the early 1800s, he was doing illegal distilling, Speyside area, and one of the kings came over and sampled his whiskey. Really liked it.
Wanted more.
So George decided to go legit. After he went legit, apparently all the other illegal distillers didn't. They were threatening his life. So he used to like roll around with 2 pistols all the time. But this is a nod to pre-going legit.
Scotch bottles are either green or...
Yeah, brown's a
Clear.
little funny, a little oddly shaped.
So is it kind of a, the illicit, was it more, is it beer? You walk around with the brown bottle.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah, well now that's the first thing you
Had
think
some
of is
suds
beer.
in it back then? Or?
I don't know.
But yeah, Scotch bottles are not brown.
No,
They
it's
are
not a normal
green
thing.
or clear.
What I'm excited for is the proof.
Yeah, this one is 96.
96 proof. So apparently they liked it a little stronger back in the day.
It smells a little,
Stronger? Very good.
it's a little more on the nose.
Isn't going to be perfect, but the whole idea is a nod back to
Yeah.
the beginning of when they were distilling, which they probably did distill it a little bit higher. They didn't have like all the perfect measurements to get it perfectly down to 80. They kind of would wing it
Yeah, I
a little
don't
bit.
blame them for doing that because in the States, we're going to go back to a prohibition style.
Right, exactly. Same idea.
Why not do the same thing with Scotch? Ooh, I like the nose.
Yeah, I did not get, I waited a second, but I did not get a very strong ethanol note. There's a little vanilla and a lot of the malty, bready, like sweetbread type thing is really what I'm getting off the nose. There is a little color added, and just like before, I see a couple floaters in here. It's not chill filtered. So small things will be in there, big ones won't. The other kicker with chill filtered, the real main purpose for that is so that the whiskey doesn't get cloudy, and that doesn't happen if the proof's over 86.
Okay.
So at 96, there's no point in chill filtering it anyways.
Ooh, that first sip was good though.
That is like 2 different drinks. That's weird. It's so sweet on the front and fruity, but it hit the back of my throat, and I got like a ethanol oak spice going on in the back.
Which a lot of the Glenlivets, you get that oak right out of the front.
There is a touch of oak that we've definitely gotten off of a handful of those. Is Glenlivet the one that does that cognac one?
They also do the double oaked.
Yeah, but I don't really like that cognac one. That was real good. Second drink is way smoother. Still oak. Not as much of a pepper or an ethanol burn, but still some oak in there. A lot of fruit notes. I'm going to say a meringue, but it's not lemon meringue necessarily, but it's like a light and fluffy fruit pastry thing.
I can see the pastry.
Stretching. Really
No, I
stretching
can
on
do
that.
For me, it's the aftertaste, like a Danish pastry.
Yeah.
Fluffy.
Yeah, but with the fruit
flaky,
in the middle,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
Those ones with not the
jelly.
strawberry, but yeah, some kind of thing in there.
Strawberry, cherry, apple, blueberry. Yeah.
Yeah,
In the
one of
middle.
those fruits. Or maybe all
No,
those fruits.
but I get outside the fruit, but that
bready.
that bready,
Sweetbread.
the flaky,
Yep.
very sugary sweet. I get that. Ooh, even I'll get on the nose. Now we get me talking about pastries, Danishes. I got that.
Power of suggestion is amazing.
Yeah.
So another bottle that came out late 2020. So I still wonder if there's going to be, I don't know the timeline of when Whiskey Advocate does their rankings for 2020. So I don't know if this gets carried into the 2021 rankings, because as a new release at that proof, with that profile, I would have probably put that in the top 20. Mm-hmm. It's really solid.
I would love to hear the back, like just sitting in their meetings, like, hey, we're going to drop this bottle. I keep going back to the color of the bottle. Like, why do they choose that?
Why did they choose brown?
Yep.
Very different. My first thought when we were talking before filming is kind of looks like that pirate show. Eric had said, yeah, when you grab it and you bite the cork and you spit it and you start drinking. And I was like, yeah, like a pirate. It looks like a pirate whiskey jar. I don't know if that's what they were going for. If, like the branding team was just like, oh yeah, it's illicit, so we're gonna do like pirate and kind of hidden. Mm-hmm. And maybe the branding team was just thinking way bigger outside the box, and we're just picking up on that for some reason. I don't know about all that, but it's a good whiskey. Mm-hmm. It's a very solid Speyside. I love the 896. I like it. It's there, but it's not overpowering. I like the fruit. I like the pastry. I like the bottle.
Like there's just a little more to it.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
A little more. There's no
watery, thin.
Yeah, you feel the water.
Yeah,
like it's watered down.
Yeah,
you don't get that in this.
We're holding on to some oil on the glass. Mm-hmm. Like everything about this, it's just more whiskey.
You do more of these.
Yes, totally agree.
Or just up the proof on the other ones.
Ideally.
So where'd you score this bottle?
Cold Springs, I think. Pretty sure. It's out right now. I'm going to say it's dwindling fast.
No.
It is a limited release.
I can see why.
It is a limited release. So Glenlivet, they've already moved in. They have 2 new release that just popped out last month. There's like a Glenlivet week of peat. So like a peated Glenlivet. I thought that was interesting. And then there's another one, I can't remember. So they just released 2 new limited releases. So this is,
old
if you can find it, good on you. It's probably already moved off the shelves. It was not a big release. It was a limited release. Wanted to grab it, and I did. But yeah, it was definitely Cold Springs.
I'm gonna stop down there. This is good. I think I'm more intrigued just because it's got the proof to it.
The proof to it. Yeah. It adds a lot more to the drink.
Yeah. I mean, I guess my comments, like, it just feels thicker.
Yeah, it's got a body to it.
Yep, very much so.
And a little bit of the spice at the end with the sweetness that sits there. It's
the Danish.
The Danish there is a spice in there. It's not briny spice, and it's not overly oak spice, but maybe that's what it is. It could be a little oak. 12 years, it should pick up something from barrel, right?
You would think.
I don't know. I'm going to say really solid. If you can find it, go for it. Mid-50s for a 12-year-old single malt. It's in line. Mid-40s to mid-50s is in line.
I think what you're getting is absolutely worth it.
Yeah, especially at 96 proof. Yeah, that's a very good point. A 12-year 96 proof is absolutely worth mid-50s.
Because you're not going to find many of those.
No, you are not. Yeah,
here.
Rare. Very rare.
Again, there's probably a plethora of it over there. We just don't get it. So, find it, grab it.
Absolutely.
And share it.
Please.
Well, good score, man.
Yeah, man.
Good score.
Yeah. Happy with this one.
I'm going to have to go get my own bottle, and if they got some more of the new...
Yeah, the new stuff.
The new stuff. I'll have to pick that up.
Yeah. No, not that crap. No, I'll be there next week.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be there next week. So
for your Irish
whiskey.
Irish whiskey.
Yep.
Got coaching responsibilities, or else I'd be there too.
Sorry, sir.
Again, good score, great bottle. That just getting a Scotch that's got some heat to it.
Yeah.
But not overbearing.
Nope. No, it doesn't. It's not overpowered.
Still a delicious drink. Good. Just nice to have a Scotch with a little bit of body to it.
Yeah, man.
So. Good score. Looking forward to seeing what else we can find out down there in Cool Springs.
Yeah, and Glenlivet. Good on you. I like the experiments there. That's really nice. The cognac one is amazing. Mm-hmm. Now you're dropping that, and now you got a peated one. Like I'm liking where they're playing. I like what they're doing.
Well, they're seeing what everyone else is doing over here. You know, that there's definitely a market for it. So
Yep, absolutely.
keep up the experimenting.
Exactly.
I've enjoyed this bottle.
Yes,
In
sir.
this episode.
Yes, sir.
Hope you did as well. If you did, we encourage you to hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. You get notified every time we put out a new episode. Leave us a comment. Have you tried this one? Or do you have any other Glenlivets you might recommend? Let us know.
Yeah, love to hear from you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for watching.
See you next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.